Hi and welcome to another lesson with Everyday English with Amanda. Today's lesson is going to be another grammar lesson, but it's a review of what we have studied in lesson 1, lesson 2 and lesson 3. So we are going to review some exercises with simple present and present continuous, but together. If you have a paragraph, okay, and you need to choose the correct verb, you need to think about what verb should I choose, simple present or present continuous at the same time. So let's start and look at some examples. Okay, so these are sentences and you need to choose the correct verb form, which means you need to think about which verb should I use, simple present or present continuous. Let's look at the first sentence, and of course get your pen and paper ready so you can write down some answers and then check if you've got the right answers at the same time. So Natalie and Anna usually play in the park, but today they study at school. The teacher gave them an exam. So I want you to take a second to think about what verb tense should I use in these two sentences. So there are three verbs. Okay, let's start. So Natalie and Anne usually in the park. So usually, remember in lesson 1 we talked about adverb of frequencies, usually, sometimes. This is something they usually do. So it's like a habit. So they usually play. And because it's two people, so they. Okay. But today, what's happening today? So something very recently happening. They are studying at school. What's the teacher doing? The teacher is giving them an exam. So this is what's happening at the time of their speaking. But this is what they usually do. This is their habit. Okay. Moving on to the next one. Angie always in class smile, and at the moment some of the other students as well. So Angie always, it's a routine. So if you remember, what verb tense do we use? Angie always smiles because she. I hope you guessed it right. And at the moment, this is the key word, at the moment. Some of the other students are smiling as well. The key word here is at the moment. When we see at the moment, when we see now, we know it's present continuous. I do hope you remember that from last lesson. Okay, what about this one? Every day, the class begin at 8, but on Tuesday the class start at 8:30. Begins, starts, because this is something that happens all the time. So every day the class begins at 8 a.m. but on Tuesday the class starts at 8:30. So it's like a habit. It's not like, it's more like a fact. It's something that's always happening at the same time. Okay, she liked to bake cookies, but at the moment she not bake cookies, but she study at school. So usually she likes to bake cookies, but at the moment she, at the moment, I hope you guessed it right. She's not baking cookies because what is she doing at the moment? She's not baking, she's doing something else. She is studying at school. Danny enjoys climbing mountains. That's his hobby. Good. Danny enjoys S because it's the hobby. Climbing mountains during his vacation. But this year, not take any vacation. What do you think the answer is? Takes, is not taking, or doesn't take? I hope you write the answer down. Is not taking any vacation because he is studying English. This year, okay? Today. These are also keywords that explain to you that you should use simple present continuous. Okay, there's something in English, there are always rules, there are always exceptions, there are always special rules in English. And these verbs, we don't usually use ing with them. Okay, I want you to think of feelings, taste, mental status, okay? These are verbs we don't use ing with them, okay? So these are some examples of the verbs, like love, I love food, for example. Hate, want, need, prefer, I prefer to study English rather than studying other languages, for example. I know, realize, suppose, mean, you know what I mean. Understand, do you understand what I'm saying? Believe, I believe in you. Remember, belong, I belong to this place. Contain, consist. Water consists of H2O, I think. Depend. Okay, kids always depend on their family. Seem. It seems clear to me that you do understand what I'm saying. So these are special verbs in English that don't take ing. Think like I said, it's something to do with your mental status, understanding. You understand. Do you understand this? Love, like, consist, contain. These are some examples. I'm hungry, I want something to eat. We can't say I'm wanting, it's wrong. I want something to eat. Do you understand what I mean? We don't use ing. This room smells. Listen, can you hear something? Do you believe in ghosts? This is the end of the lesson. I mean, sometimes there's always exceptions. There's always, you can hear people saying ing, but grammatically we don't use ing with these certain verbs. I hope you found today's lesson useful. Until next time, click like and write any comments or any topic you would like me to discuss for next lesson.